Okay, Coach, you're going to have an outstanding crowd this weekend for this new stadium expansion. A lot of neat things that have been added since last year. Tell us about the process and how that all came about.
Well, it all started, with a couple bonds failing for schools and stuff around here. Obviously we know that, and we need to be. Athletics needs to be kind of down the pecking order. We need new schools more than anything. Elementary pre-K through 6 is probably the next thing that will be pushed, and so we Columbus did a great job of privately funding their stadium, and so a couple years ago we looked at that, and a couple of us, obviously with Dr. Albers, kind of got together and said, what do we need to do to improve Leopard Stadium? And so we kind of took that same approach, established the Leps Foundation, and started hitting the bricks. Started asking people for money, and it's unbelievable that we were able to raise right around 1.2 million. To get this first phase done, which was home side bleachers, repurpose our wing bleachers to the visiting side, and then obviously our new lights, that will be good for the next 30 years.
And so restrooms?
Restrooms were actually paid by the school district 2 years previously. So we appreciate that, and obviously we're excited about what it's become.
What does that do? What does that say to your team?
Yeah, obviously, growing up here, from the time you're born, you're a Leopard, and so the pride and tradition of this place, like we said, 100 years of football, it's just it's a special place. And for me, like as an outsider coming in here, now 7 years into the process, you realize what a special place it is, what kind of the community support we have. That we have people that have had the same seats in that old stadium for 50 and 60 years, and so that's been a process, obviously, of moving those reserve seats to the new stadium and doing the best we can there. And we're so excited that we added about 400 to 500 new reserve seats, obviously with the 500 chair backs up top, and then we have another 700 down, of the bench back downstairs. So, expanded from about 1,900 on the home side to right at 2,500, and I think added about 100 seats on the visitor side. So we're full capacity, about 3,600, and hopefully we can fill that home side up more times than not.